summer when you were 8 years old felt like a year. Last summer felt like a weekend. The calendar says they were the same exact length, and yet something inside you know that is not true. Time is not slipping away, it is being stolen, and the thief is sitting inside of your own skull. In 1890, the psychologist William James was the first person to write about this scientifically. He noticed it in himself. He noticed it in everyone. He called it the acceleration of time with age. He had no idea why it happened. The most popular theory for over a century was just simple math. When you are 5, 1 year is 20% of your entire life. Enormous. When you are 40, 1 year is 2.5%. A sliver. Clean theory. Probably partially true. But it does not survive contact with reality. Because if it was just a math, every year would feel like a tiny bit shorter than the last. And slow, smooth fade. Instead, somewhere in your 20s, the bottom falls out. People describe it as a cliff. One day, time just starts running. So the real answer is hiding somewhere deeper. Inside your brain, not on your calendar. Your brain does not have a clock. There is no organ that measures seconds. No internal stopwatch ticking away. Instead, your sense of time is built backwards from memory. Neuroscientist David Eagleman at Stanford spent years on this. His conclusion was simple and terrifying. The amount of time you remember living is directly proportional to the number of new memories your brain bothered to keep. Think about your first day at new job. A trip to a city you have never been. Those days felt enormous, full, stretched out, like they actually happened to you. Now try to remember last Tuesday. You cannot, because nothing in it was new, so your brain saved nothing. Your brain is not a video camera, it's an editor. It throws almost everything. And when you look back at the month of routine, there is nothing there. It collapses into a single gray blur. Your brain read that emptiness as a proof the time was short. And it was right. Because for you, it barely happened at all. In 2007, Eagleman wanted to test something even stranger. People claim that time slows down during danger. Car crashes, falls, near-death moments. Eagleman wanted to know if that was real or memory trick. So he took volunteers to amusement park called Zero Gravity in Dallas and dropped them for 150 feet into a safety net. On each volunteer's wrist, he strapped a digital screen flashing numbers too fast to read normally. The theory: if time really slows down during fear, the volunteers should be able to read the numbers mid-fall. None of them could. Not one. The numbers stayed blurred the whole way down. But here's the strange part. When asked afterwards how long their own fall took, every single volunteer overestimated by an average of 36%. Their fall did not actually slow down. Time did not stretch. The slow motion feeling was an illusion built later by memory, because fear had craved the event into the brain in extreme detail. More memory equals more time, even when the time never happened. Which means the opposite is also true. If your brain stops saving memories, time you actually lived gets erased. You spend that hour, you will never get it back, and you cannot find it. In 1962, a French geologist named Michel Siffre took this to the limit. He lived alone in a cave 130 meters underground for 2 months. No clock, no sunlight, no human contact. He told his team above to track the days. He would only call up when he thought a day has passed, when he slept, when he ate. When the experiment ended on September 14th, Siffre believed it was August 20th. He had lost 25 days, almost a month. His body had drifted into 48-hour rhythm without him noticing. Awake for 36 hours, asleep for 12. Convinced it was a normal day each time, without the external sun, without people, without routine to mark each day, his brain simply stopped counting. Time did not pass. It evaporated. And here's the thing nobody wants to hear. The same thing is happening to you, just slower. Every routine day you live is a day your brain refuses to record. And the more your life looks the same, the more of it you will lose. There is one more force quietly stealing your time: dopamine. Dopamine is not just a pleasure chemical. It is also the chemical your brain uses to measure how much attention something deserves. When you were 5, a new bug on a leaf was a dopamine event. Your brain stopped, captured, recorded. When you are 40, a new bug on a leaf is invisible. Your brain has seen it. It will not waste storage on it. Adults stop being surprised, and memory needs surprise to exist, which is why something even worse is happening right now. The modern attention economy is engineered to fire dopamine constantly while delivering nothing memorable. The scroll session of 2 hours releases hundreds of small dopamine spikes. None of them generate a single lasting memory. You have lived those 2 hours. You will not remember them. They are gone before they happen. Researcher Mark Whitman at the Institute for Frontier Areas for Psychology calls this a great compression. People who are constantly distracted perceive their lives as short. People who are present perceive their lives as long. Same calendar, same biology, widely different lives. Psychologist Claudia Hammond gave this paradox its name, the holiday paradox. A 2-week holiday somewhere new feels short while you are there. Then it feels enormous when you look back. A month of routine at home feels normal while you live it. Then it disappears entirely. The week you spent abroad takes up more space in your memory than the 3 months before it, even though it was much shorter. Your brain is not recording your life. It is rating it. And the days it considers boring, it deletes. Here is the part to sit with. You will be 90 years old one day, and when you look back, your brain will not show you 90 years. It will show you highlight reel. It will only show you the moments it considered worth keeping. Everything else, the years and years of repetition, the commutes, the screens, the routines, will be deleted from your sense of having lived. Not because you didn't live them, because your brain decided they didn't count. Ask anyone over 80. They will all say the same thing, that it went so fast, that they cannot believe where it all went. It did not go fast. They simply do not have the receipts. Because here is what time perception actually is. Time perception is the brain looking back and asking a single question. How much of this was worth remembering? Whatever answer it returns, that is how long your life felt. Not how long it was, how long it felt. The clock on the wall is not lying to you. It is telling you exactly what time it is. The clock inside your brain is doing something else entirely. It is deciding in real time which seconds of your life will exist in the future. And the seconds it throws away are gone. Not stored somewhere, not forgotten, gone. You did not get to keep them. They never became part of you. That is why time feels faster every year. Not because the years are shrinking, but because more and more of each one is being erased before you ever get to remember it. You are not running out of time. You are running out of the kind of time your brain will let you keep.